right, Shalom. Before we begin, I want to give all praises, all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Harakakwadash, and giving double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and peace and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel. All right. And today's lesson is entitled, Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with fire. Or the title might be Many Great Miseries. Miseries are on the horizon. All right, and that's what you see playing out on Babylon the Great, which is known as America in the scriptures. All right. And, as soon as the year 2025 has started, there has been, devastating events taking place, in America, man. As of last week, you had the mysterious fog that are making people sick. The New Orleans truck attack that happened on Bourbon Street. The Tesla Cybertruck explosion outside of Trump Tower. Various pestilences. All right. Scripture came to mind. And now you got this Los Angeles wildfire. So you have many great miseries that are taking place upon America, which is known as spiritual Sodom in Egypt. It's known as Basra. And, the prophets of old have prophesied of these things. All right. Let me go ahead and get that scripture. This is Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms. All right. America, Babylon the Great, is known as the great city, the great whore. All right. And it's also known as that little horn in Daniel, the 7th chapter, where it talks about the four major empires that will be ruling upon the earth. All right. What happened was the fourth beast, which is the Roman Empire, that head was wounded to death, and then come around 1,000 years later, known as the Renaissance period, that deadly wound was healed. And now we're living in the second leg of the Roman Empire, which is America, man. And what's going to happen in these latter end days is that the Lord is going to show his tokens and his signs in the heavens, through earthquakes, through fires, through various different ways. That's why the Lord has instructed his servants, the prophets, to constantly watch, be circumspect, be prudent, and sound the alarm of war, man, because we're living in a time of war. And only the elect are going to take heed to the sound of this trumpet. But as for the rest of the 2/3 of our people, they're going to be lost, man. They're going to be gone. Anyway, this is Jeremiah 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil, which is bad times, and of pestilence. And you see these things, how shall I say it, man? I lost my train of thought, but these scriptures are playing out, man, in broad daylight. All right, they're playing out broad daylight. Let me go ahead and get this real quick. 2nd Ezra chapter 8, verse 50, and then I'm gonna jump on down. It says, for many great miseries All right, another word for misery is sorrow. All right, so many great sorrows shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. All right. And, America is proud as hell, man. Esau Edom is proud as hell. But what the Lord is doing, like he did to ancient Pharaoh back in the time of the ancient Egypt, he's hardening Pharaoh's heart. He hardened Pharaoh's heart, and then he brought 10 plagues upon Egypt, man. And the Lord's doing that again in America, man. All right. The Lord is showing his miracles, his power. His name is being manifest throughout the four corners of the earth. And bear with me, Salakia, man. I'm kind of a little under the weather, but got to push through it. Verse 62, these things have I not showed unto all men, but unto thee and a few like thee. Then answered I and said, behold, O Lord, now hast thou showed me the multitude of the wonders which thou wilt begin to do in the last times, but at what time thou hast not showed me. All right. And we're currently in these latter end days, these latter end times. All right. And the Lord has shown these secrets unto a few men, the elect, the ones that understand the Lord's judgment, why he's doing the things he's doing. The scriptures say the Lord is angry with the wicked every day. The wicked are ruling, man. All right. All right. This is 2 Ezra 9, verse 1. And this is the archangel Uriel speaking. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. All right. Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter, tells you the times and seasons that we're in. And right now we're in a time of war. All right. We're not in a time of peace, in a time of laughter, and a time of joy. All right. We're about to come into a time that's words can't express. All right. We're not going through Jacob's trouble yet. Jacob's trouble is going to be like a time like never before. Great death, famine, sorrow. All right. And it says, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And how do you measure the time? Through these different news articles, such as this, where the Lord is bringing forth judgment. All right, the Lord is bringing forth judgment, and it's plain, man. All right. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. And Babylon the Great is on borrowed time. The writing is on the wall. All right. So now I'm going to read this article, kind of just go through. I'm just going through the spirit, really. It says, Los Angeles wildfires, death toll unknown, thousands of structures destroyed and tens of thousands flee. All right, this is January 9th, 2025. All right. Let me see what this. Salakia, bear with me, brothers and sisters.
now smoldering rubble. Restaurants, businesses lost. The public library totally destroyed. Multiple schools significantly damaged. And these fires, they are sparing nothing. They're impacting communities from all walks of life and destroying places people visit every single day. There's a Starbucks in the Palisades just before the fire. Now this is what it looked like when it was ravaged by flames. It's now just a husk of charred cement, only a frame of what it once was. Here, the entrance of the Will Rogers State Beach in the Palisades. And then the apocalyptic scene when the blaze came through, palm trees aflame. This is what once was the Altadena Community Church. Here it is, just hours ago. Flames bursting through the windows. And these are homes in a neighborhood along the Pacific Coast Highway before the inferno. This is them after. Covered in smoke. Nothing but rubble.
Con, you heard the lady speak. I'm gonna get Amos real quick. All right, this is Amos chapter 3, verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai have not done it? Right. As the scripture saith, the Lord brings, what is it? Isaiah 45, verse 7. Let me go ahead and get that real quick. Salakia. I don't want to butcher it. Isaiah 45, verse 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord Yahweh, do all these things. That's to you Christians, that say Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai is all about love. No, he ain't. The Lord hates. He hates sinners, especially our people. Well, our nation, the nation of Israel, is the only nation that can sin. And the Lord hates sinners, man. The Lord is sending forth these scourges for amendment because our people are not taking heed. They're not listening, man. The Lord has his watchmen out on the highways and the byways throughout the week, every Saturday and Sunday, man. Constantly making videos on YouTube throughout the internet. I know the elder Manata Zaba, he recently made a lesson with IUIC making a foolish challenge about traveling to different countries. That madness, man. We don't even need to do that. The Lord has opened his books in the firmament. All right, he has allowed the internet to do the heavy lifting of his word going out to the four corners of the earth. That's why you see judgment going out the way it's going out like this, man. All right. Isaiah 29, verse 6. It says, Thou shalt be visited of the Lord Yahweh of hosts of armies with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. Salakia, man. Bear with me. Let me see what it says in NLT. I, the Lord Yahweh, heaven's armies, will act for you with thunder and earthquake and great noise, with whirlwind and storm and consuming fire. I mean, KJV was pretty suffice, but, back to the article real quick. We're going to finish this article out, and then we're going to continue on. It says, what you need to know. Residents flee deadly fires. Apocalyptic scenes have emerged across Los Angeles County, where deadly wildfires remain mostly uncontained. While at least 5 people have been reported dead so far, officials on Thursday said, frankly, we don't know. Where the true death toll stands, evacuation Evacuation orders are impacting nearly 180,000 residents. Thousands of structures destroyed. The uncontained Palisade fire, which is scorching the seaside area between Malibu and Santa Monica, is the most destructive ever to hit Los Angeles County. While damage assessments are ongoing, preliminary reports estimate the damaged or destroyed structures are in the thousands, the Los Angeles fire chief said Thursday. And you pretty much get the point. It's destructive, the most destructive fire. And, it's not going to be nothing compared to what the Lord is actually going to bring, man. The thermonuclear missiles. All right. When the MOTB is brought forth, all right, when all the prophecies are coming to pass, man, and the Lord really sends his army of those missiles, it's a done deal. It's a done data, man. Let me see what other scriptures I got on deck. Let me get this one. I think these are one of the last few precepts I have through the Spirit. Sirach or Ecclesiastes 39, verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction. Damn. And that's what the Lord is coming with, man. All right, starting with those that know that they're Israelites, man. You wicked jakes, all of that, man. Lord willing, we're of that number, man. Because if you're not a part of the elect, you SOL. That's why Yahweh Shai, he said to pray without what is it, man? Watch as well as pray, that you may be accounted worthy to escape all these things, man. All right. Let me see, man. I think that's pretty much it, man. So anyway, man, I pretty much through the Spirit hit all the scriptures that came to mind in the Spirit. Actually, I can get one more, man. Get Sirach chapter 5. Okay. Two scriptures came to mind, but let's get this one. This is Sirach or Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 7. It says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. All right. This is the time to seek the Lord, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, while he may be found. And how do you do that? All right. Through his prophets. All right. They're on the chief place of concourse in the marketplaces. All right. Speaking his word, man. Blowing the trumpet. Now is the time to seek the Lord, man. For suddenly, suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed, and perish in the day of vengeance. Okay? And that's pretty much all I have through the Spirit. I hope y'all brothers and few sisters were edified through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. All right, stay prayed up. Stay diligent, man. And y'all brothers and sisters be safe. Shalom.